Hello. Most of you clicking on this are intrigued by what the title means, and I'm pretty sure the title speaks for itself. In a day and age where information is more than accessible at the tip of your fingertips, being illiterate is not an excuse. Now, you can fault some people's parents for not teaching them, but I'm talking to the people that are more than capable of growing their vocabulary and either choose not to or they don't out of pure ignorance. And you are a fool if you neglect reading. Why do I say this? Because the one who reads is able to think for themselves and not be controlled and not be told what to do and what not to do. They are able to think completely independently and form their own conclusions and thought processes, and they're able to discern things because they read. Now, with the amount of information, the amount of books, the amount of media out there, it is difficult to find what is good quality and what is bad quality. But that is also where the internet comes in, where you get all this media from. You can also get recommendations for this media from other people across the globe. So if you say I can't find what's good and bad out there, you are completely stupid if you have that excuse whatsoever, because you can find brain rot, you can find all sorts of stupid videos, but you can't think of, how to ask for recommendations on a place where all sorts of things can be searched. You're a fool. Look up what you want to read if you are interested in reading after watching this, and if you don't know what to read, I hope there's some kind of gadget out there that helps you find an answer to whatever you're looking for. So there's no excuse to not reading or being completely illiterate. And I'm not talking about people who don't have access to education or access to learning. I'm talking about the very people who have access to proper education, have a proper education, yet they stumble on basic words, they stumble on basic sentences. They can't even read titles or headings. Many times I've seen in comments on social media where people don't even know simple words. From what I know, last reading, I'm pretty sure it's 40 to 50% of American kids in elementary school are illiterate. That's not acceptable in this day and age. You can try and scream at me in the comments. I could not care less. I will just block and delete. Because the very device you have on your phone that you're watching this video is the same device that you can use for good or for bad. It's the same argument with any technology. It's not the tech itself that's bad, it's the people that use the tech. Use the tech, don't let the tech use you. Read more so you can actually understand what you're seeing out there, because most of the stuff out there, even on the internet, is words. What I'm speaking to you is also words, just in audible form. So read so you can understand the world around you, because everything is used with words. The world itself began with words. And you might ask me how. Read Genesis and you will see what I mean. Everything begins with words. So read more. Write more as well if you like. Get your thoughts on paper. Organize yourself. Because if you're able to read, it's scary what you're able to accomplish when you're able to read different people's ideas, read different stories. Because stories give you so much more than something like the 48 Laws of Power ever will. Ideas come from stories, from words, from books. Pick something you enjoy and just start reading. And if you want to ask me what I would recommend to read, I would recommend the Holy Bible. And the reason I'd recommend this is because, one, God's word doesn't change. So anything that's in there never has or will change. The wisdom in there is unfathomable. You can never get enough of it. But also your very life depends on it. So read it for yourself. Don't let what other people tell you base your decision off something like that, especially something so critical as your life. You've probably had bad experiences, yes, as many do, but you need to read for yourself, because when you read for yourself, all the misconception and lies you thought you had about it disappear. Same with anything. When you read stuff for yourself, you begin to see what's truthful and what isn't. And it's harder to deceive you because you've read it for yourself. So read more so you can't be deceived. Because when you know for yourself what you've read and what the truth is, it is very difficult to deceive you. Almost impossible if you keep up to date and constantly reading and reading and reading. So start reading. Don't neglect it.